up to the sunrise, let the day begin. Johnny and Mark are here, let the laughter in. With every sip of coffee, feel the warmth inside. Conversations and humor take you for a ride. Your morning boost with Johnny and Mark, a perfect blend of laughter, igniting the spark, inspiration and insight. Join the journey, let them light your way. It's a brew of connection, a world to explore, a network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you. As the day unfolds, carry what you've heard, inspire and inform with every single word. Johnny and Mark beside you as you start a new day, the morning show that lifts you through and through. A network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I got my coffee, I got my dollars, and I'm looking for deals. Am I at the right place?
I say, here at Cajun Roots Reselling, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
Bless you, my child. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sister Mary Agnes. You may have heard about me from my friend Cajun Roots Reseller, Johnny. I met Johnny many years ago when he was purchasing furniture from Frankie and Johnny's in Louisiana. They were not going to give him credit, and I vouched for him. I said, let him have it with no problem. He's got the dollars. See the special man.
Let him have it with no problem.
Johnny understand. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. I say,
I'm Johnny's Dough Girl. I'm here to say subscribe, hit the bell, not my belly button, and share out his shows. Always give him a thumbs up. You can even become a member. Buy him a coffee and follow his other channels like the cooking shows, my favorites, his fur babies, and more. Leave a comment. And when you watch a video, you're showing him your support.
Hi, I was looking for some jewelry. I'm going to be getting married soon. No, I don't have any credit.
Well, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, if you own a fixed income, even if it's on a sale in the Cajun Roots Reseller eBay store, guess what? Send an offer. We'll let you have it with no problem.
Johnny has many auctions, chat shows, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and best is Monday night bingo, where it's all free and you can win prizes. All are welcome, but there's no drama or negativity tolerated on any of his channels. Now go, child, with my blessings. Watch Cajun Roots Reseller. Love always. Be kind to one another and have a blessed day.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem, see the special man.
see the special man.
You got the dollars.
Hello, good morning, and welcome on this Thursday morning. How's everybody doing this morning, and how are you doing today, Mark?
I'm good, Johnny. How are you doing?
I doing I.
All right.
Yep, I. First in the chat today is Carol. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Carol. Johnny, what day is it?
Hey,
It's
boo.
Thursday. We passed the hump day. Marlene, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? And Regina,
Hey,
hello, good
Marlene.
morning, and welcome, and how are you
Hey,
doing?
Regina.
Scarlett, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome.
Good
Claudette,
morning,
hello,
Scarlett.
good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see
Hey,
y'all. Welcome.
Claudette.
Greg, wake up. Get you some coffee. Do what you got to do. Lord Jesus, us Mr. Sleepyhead. Let's see who else is here. Little Debbie, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome.
Morning, hon.
Angie, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see y'all.
Hey,
Welcome.
Angie.
There's Michael. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Michael. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome.
Michael.
Let's see. Kawanda. Hello, good morning and welcome. If you haven't been checking out Kawanda, she's been doing, and I've been seeing it in my feeds. She's been doing a lot of pop-up sales where she does a pre-recorded, and basically like we're going to be doing at the end of the month. Check her out. She's got a lot of great stuff. Let's see here. Jennifer. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Forgot Carol and Mr. Sleepyhead. Yep, that's exactly what it is, Mr. Sleepyhead. Let's see here. Yep, it's a Thursday. Today is Nana Tink's birthday. That is correct. Today is.
Yep.
So if you see Nana Tink anywhere, tell her happy birthday. I don't know what that's about. Robin, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And yes, today they're going to be at the doghouse today at 9:30. There's the link. I know, Craig. I know what you're talking about, Claudette. Kawanda, you are welcome. I've been seeing your videos pop up in my feed. That's why I kind of know you've been doing it, and I've been watching as much as I can. Yeah. Mona did what? Hello, good
Good
morning, and
morning.
how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Mona's been doing a lot of craft shows and live, so check her out. Auntie Mama, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how
Good
are you
morning,
doing?
Annie Mama.
If you love waking up in the morning and getting your coffee, Craig, you might want to watch Auntie Mama because she's in the backyard with the birds chirping. It might wake you up. Yeah, I love it. I'm play her on the morning when she's live in the mornings and listen to the birds chirping while I'm working. It's a nice little relaxing type video in the morning when she's there. Definitely check it out every morning. Yeah. So as I said, don't forget if you see Nana Tink anywhere, today is her birthday. I don't know if she was doing any lives today, but yeah, today's her birthday. And then tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am on with the East Coast Resellers at night on Tooch's channel tonight. And that's at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, Chuck and Nady Pie do their lives tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Got a bunch of travel wall decor for the new office on the thrift store. Only $15. What? That is awesome. That's right. You got a new warehouse now, a new building, right? I think
Yeah.
you talked about that last week. So, Mark, what do you got going on this week? I know you had a big show Tuesday, and then you had one yesterday with us.
Mm-hmm.
What else you got going on
And
this week?
I'm done till Sunday.
There you go. Auntie Mama love the bird songs. I listen to them too. Yeah, I love listening to that in the morning when I'm working, especially when
Uh,
I'm doing listings and stuff like that. I'll listen to
yeah, I don't have anything. Well, believe me, I have plenty to do,
that.
but I don't have another show till Sunday, and it's going to be Denise's Magical Emporium.
I thought she's charting it.
Yep.
And there's the link for tonight. It'll be on Tucha's channel. Yep, new office warehouse space setting up this weekend. Awesome, Michael. I guess there'll be more
Thank you,
videos
Joe.
coming on that, right? There's the sale for Sunday. Also, don't forget, Jennifer has been posting. I saw it on Facebook, on our Facebook group. For those that have not, wasn't here yesterday, there's going to be a show coming up on the 19th. Mark, tell them a little bit about that for those who may not have been here yesterday.
I sure will. Uh, Angry Otter and I and Johnny, and right now we have Doggone Happy Jane and Randy. We're going to do the Texas flood relief. Um, we're going to do a sale on Saturday, July the 19th. It's going to start at 11 a.m. and it's a half-hour time slot. Come in, sell, sell, and all proceeds, 100% of the proceeds are going to go to HEB, which is the Spirit of Giving in Texas. They don't take any percentage of anything. It's all 100% goes to help the victims down there. I did that better, didn't I, Michael?
And there's the link. Jennifer has it in the chat if you want to set your reminder and set the notification, and that'll be coming up on July the 19th, and that'll be 11 Eastern, 10 Central.
So
Let's see here. Also,
that
yep,
is
11. There we go.
the plan.
Time for fixed cheese salad wrap. Ooh, that does
Thank
sound
you,
good.
Michael.
Randy, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. You did amazing work. Yeah, he's getting it down pat now.
If you would like to join us, yes, you're gonna, you, you know, it, the only thing it's going to cost you is postage and whatever you sell.
That's right. Sweet teas, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And Randy says, just waking up, waiting for the coffee to brew. That's the hardest part in the morning, waiting for that coffee to finish brewing, right?
Oh, I have mine automatically programmed.
I do too. But what I do is I start it in the morning and then I set it to the program for when Robert wakes up. That way it's already done by the time he wakes up.
Oh,
He comes downstairs. So I do have to start it for myself and then I switch it to the program for him.
well,
Yeah, I get that.
I'm the only one that, well, Michael doesn't drink coffee.
Oh, well, we both
So
do, but yeah.
programmed to go off at 3 a.m.
I have, like I said, I do
Never
mine.
forget.
I put it for Robert for 4, so it's done by the time he gets downstairs. All right, everybody. So as y'all know, during the week, this will be the last time we do it on a Thursday. By the way, we're going to be changing up next week, where it's going to be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday with the morning boost, and then Thursday we'll go back to our regular programs that I used to do, and then Friday will always be still the "Would you buy it or would you leave it?" So today is going to be the final one for today for this week. So without further ado, let's get into our topic of the day. All right. And also, Michael says if you need to reach out for any information, there's his email, and all the information is in that link in the description of the video for the setup that's for the 19th. You can also check out the description of that video as well. And Miss Denise, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are
Morning,
you doing?
Misty.
Just to see you.
And please reach out to me or Michael. I may have to ask Michael. I mean, this is Michael's backyard
Right.
where all of this is happening. So when he asked me to help him with it, it's like, yeah,
Yep. And when they asked me, I said, sure, why not? I didn't even hesitate. I said, yeah, immediately. I don't mind helping.
nope.
All right.
And
So as y'all know, started on Monday. We did the conversation and we started and broke it down into basic topics each day of the week. It's cultivating a positive mindset, and that, of course, does take practice, and it is doable. Well, we talked on Monday about starting your daily day with being gratitude and attitude. Checking your attitude and gratitude. Starting each morning with reflecting on the things that you are grateful for. Then we talked on Tuesday about practicing your self compassion, being kind to yourself, and replacing self criticism with engagement. Then we talked yesterday in reference to using your positive affirmation repeatedly. Affirmation with like I can, I am capable, and I choose to be happy by enforcing these positive affirmations. Today we're going to conclude with help others. Act of kindness and generosity boosts your own happiness. Take care of your body, nutrition, sleep, and exercise, no matter which way you can do it, and has a different impact on your mental well-being. So, what are some of the things that you usually would do in acts of kindness? Remember, it could be anything as small as reaching out with somebody you may have been thinking about. Maybe something's going on, or you're not sure, you haven't seen them. Those a little small of act of kindness can go a long way. I find it makes me happy when I do that. So, what are some of the things that boost your happiness with little acts of kindness that you may do? Let's see here. Hubby insists of changing our ceiling air filters right now. Not wait until I have to at least have my coffee turn. Poor Randy. There's never a perfect time, right, Randy? So, what are your thoughts on this and completion of today's weekly topic?
Well, I think this is perfect. Um, the perfect topic for what I'm doing on Saturday. Michael, Johnny, and I are doing on Saturday the 19th. And I'm going to go ahead, before Johnny throws it out there,
Oh, not me.
that is my birthday.
That's right.
And I am honored that Michael asked me. And I said, sure, I would, to help somebody else, you know, it's in my DNA. There you go.
And
To
a lot
be
of
a
times,
service to others.
and a lot of times it doesn't take a lot of effort to do that. It should come easy. In a sense that once you do it, it comes natural. Mark
Hmm.
will finally be old enough to drink.
Yeah, Michael. That was a long time ago.
Well, that ought to be a great help on that one, huh, Randy? Cat's trying to climb the ladder. So, for those in the chat this morning, what are some of the things that you can do as an act of kindness? Um, I know another thing too. We have an elderly couple. I'll say elderly couple, but her husband passed away, so I still check on her. She's a little bit up the street. Um, and I still check on her. I even pass by to make sure they're doing okay. Um, Actually, it's her son that moved in to help her, so they I know she's doing okay. And we keep up with everybody in the neighborhood. You may not see somebody for a while, and you just reach out to them and say, make sure everything's okay. Just like the lady across the street from us, I've noticed she wasn't there for a while, so I called and asked to make sure everything was okay because like I saw packages on her door, letting her know she had packages at her front door. What kind of find out? I found out that she's moved out, left her husband at the time, and found someone new, and she's moving out. So, just that little, "Are you okay?" And we had a conversation, and it's like that goes a long way. No matter what you're doing, always take the time to reach out to someone, and every little bit of act of kindness goes a long way. It makes me feel good. I know that. I'm not a Karen, Jennifer. You're not a Karen. I would hope not. Yeah, right. Helping climb the ladders. Now it's not in the corporate world either, right? Let me make sure my phone's on not disturb. I just thought of that. Also, Scarlett says I'm not a Karen. I'm a Scarlet. Ah, that's a good thing. Turn my phones on. Do not disturb. Especially when I didn't do it yet. Usually I do that first thing.
I kind of surprised Lorna yesterday. We went to, yeah, it was a thrift store. And one of the things that, well, here's the short version. We found a package of plastic aprons, food type, and still new in the box, and grabbed them for Lorna to take to church because They feed the homeless.
Mm-hmm.
Um, every, I think it's every other week, there's a group of them that um, sit and make sandwiches, little desserts. Anyway, now they've got plastic aprons.
Michael says kindness doesn't cost anything, and that is so true. It's all free, but
That's
it's
true.
truly enriching your life, and that is true, and that's why I enjoy doing it. I'm not sure I'm an angel. I bring over hot meals to my mom and a couple other times a week. She's 84 now and able to give her a break, and you know that goes a long way in all her life. Aw, I reach out to Barbara Bustamante on Paul, and she will say, "Think I'm thinking about them, miss them." I haven't seen them in a while. I need to reach out to them. I know I see Miss Barbara every now and then. She's been writing books. I know that, and then her daughter Tina, and then every now and then I'll see. Um, Mo Powell used to do a show on the weekends, so yeah, I'm wondering how they're doing. I've been thinking about Tina lately. Yeah, Tina's
Well,
doing okay. I understand.
and I'm going to say this because one of the sweetest, kindest women that I've ever got to meet on YouTube is Auntie Mama's Kitchen.
Yep.
I love you, girl.
Randy. I miss Tina and Tim too. I know they've been going through a lot of health problems, but yeah, I let my hubby have a beer a day. That is my extent of my act of kindness. Hey, it doesn't matter.
Oh, Randy, you married him for a reason.
That's right. You know, all that adds up. All that adds up. Oh, she said, "I love you more."
I don't know, Auntie Mama. I think it's a close tie.
And I didn't realize this one day. Auntie Mama was talking about where she works, and then she always talks about she packs bread and things like that. And all that time before I really knew what she did, I actually thought she worked at some kind of mom and pop type bakery, the way she used to always work. Well, then one day she took us a ride to her job while she was heading to work. I didn't know until then that she actually works at the bakery in Walmart. And it's so fun to see her go into work and everybody's chit chatting and hello. And she's telling everybody hello while she's getting ready to get into the bakery area. And it's like, you know what? That is so cool. And she interacts with all the other employees that she works with. And you can hear them smiling and you can hear them laughing in the background when she says, you know, how she's doing. And you get a lot of amens and things like that. And that's pretty cool to see in a workplace because there's a lot of times you go to Walmart, you don't hear them people talk unless they're on their phone, you know. And that is something that's really good to hear and see. I enjoy it. And she takes us to her on her way to work on some of the days during the week. My friends with her on Facebook still. Okay. That's 25 years ago. Dang man changes. Yeah, they do change.
Carol is another bundle of love, but that's kind of a different different program.
Yeah. I believe you create the world you want around you. Amen on that one.
Amen.
What you put into the world, what you get back out. And that's so true. Positive building, positive building. And exactly. That's why I stay from being negative people. Speaking of positive, and there's Colleen. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. How is Tracy doing? I've been seeing emails back and forth from her, but I haven't heard from her lately. And Hetty, hello, good morning, and welcome.
Hetty.
How are you doing? Good to see you. 100%, Michael. I am bundle of love too. Awesome sauce.
I'm sure you are, Tina.
You know, Michael, I like what you said in reference to that because it's what you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. And I do stay away from a lot of negative people. I'll say hello, how y'all doing? Hello, everyone, and
Yeah.
how do they want to hear negative things? That's just not me. I ain't got time for that. There's too much energy wasting on that. Doing good, awesome. And I ain't got time for that negativity. It drains you. I know it drains me. That's why I don't like doing it or being around it. and you got to stay around those that are positive because that builds you up. What was that song? Build me up, Buttercup. Sometimes my act of kindness is what I don't do when people. Oh, really? Hmm. Interesting. Amen, brother. That's right. And I do see that a lot, but you know what? It's okay because that's if that's what they want to do, and I say they in general, then let them have it. Let them do it. But I'm not going to be part of it. That's just my decision and
No.
my way of thinking on a daily basis. When I wake up first thing in the morning, of course, I have my little doggies around me and we play around a little bit while I'm waking up and doing my morning prayer, my ritual, and before I hit my feet on the ground. And then my day starts. I am happy because I have another day to live, but I'm going to live it to the fullest. And I'm going to keep it as positive as possible. I got to be careful. Carol has the dollar bills in her hand. You got to watch that one. Yep. Becky and Randy's auction tonight. There's the link, y'all. Set those reminders. That way you don't miss out. The Jennifer, ZZ. Come check out Sweet Jennifer. That's her YouTube channel. Thank you, Scarlett, for dropping that. Well, speaking of dropping links, hallelujah. That you for another. That's right. That's right, Auntie Mama. That is so true. And it goes a long way when you share that positive attitude and affirmation. I know it makes my day every day. That's why you got to live each day to the fullest. All right, here is Jennifer's link to her YouTube channel. There is her Etsy store. And here is her bio milkshake. And paste that. And then I'm getting ready to drop the link to come on up. If anybody would like to come on up, or you have anything special you would like to promote, you're more than welcome to come on up and join us. There's that link. And then I'm going to get the link to the stream. Copy.
I'm going to go warm my coffee up. I'll be right back.
And Robin, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. All right, let me get back to the chat. Terry and I had a ball with Rita yesterday. Awesome. And there are $100 bills too, Michael. I'm giving them. Yep, they sure were. 120s and 50s. I was watching. Good morning, Robin. How have you been? Good to see you. Long time. Do you like coffee, Scarlett? That's a good question. I don't know. Does she drink? And John, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing from Virginia? How's the weather out there? Did I miss you guys again? Nope, we're still here. Oh, well, when Johnny says you got the dollars, let him have. I don't think that's what he meant. But it's fun. It's all in fun. Sorry, milkshakes. Yes, right. Milkshakes. And how's that weather down in Virginia? Good to see you, John. There's the link to their channel. You got to be aware of his interpretations. Really? Oh, yeah, we still had a half an hour left, at least. Yeah, you got to watch Michael's interpretation of stuff. Yeah, you do. Yeah, I agree with you there. All right, the link is pinned to the top of the chat. If anybody would like to come on up and promote your channel, you're more than welcome. And Jennifer and Little Debbie, are y'all going to be doing any lives anytime soon? Plan rain? Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of rain today too. It's been raining since 2:30 this morning, 2:40, something like that. I woke up at one something, it was raining, and then I went back to bed. I woke up at 3:50 again, and it was still raining. Then I went back upstairs at 7, and it was still raining. So yeah, we got rain all day, from what the weather's saying. When I woke up,
Randy,
I went right back to bed.
I think we know what her interpretation. Michael and I both know. Mm-hmm.
Heavy rain this afternoon. Ugh. So I'm not sure. Okay. You don't know either. Okay. Stephanie, hello, good afternoon, morning, and welcome. It could be afternoon for some of you, but good morning, hello, and welcome, Stephanie. How have you been? Good to see you. This is the first day in a week we can see the sky. Wow, you've been having a lot of rain. It's me, Angie. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you.
Good morning, Miss Angie.
Yeah, it's been nasty all morning. 95 here in the hot sun over weekend. We're at 66 degrees right now. Yeah, it is one of those sleepy day weathers for the day. Yep. My Wi-Fi might be wonky. Oh, okay. I am fine. Got my package. Got your package from who? Who did you get a package from? Hmm. Oh, that's right. You got the cooking channel. You do different recipes and stuff. Workouts. I met you through Auntie Mama's Live. Good morning. Oh, yeah. I already know what it is now. I already thought, duh. I forgot that you, yeah. That's right. That was from last week's morning show. That's right. And I met you through Auntie Mama's. And you're welcome. Did you like your extras in there? I think I sent you and Carol extras. Was it Carol? No. Oh, that's right. I delivered. Did I deliver Carol's one? Yeah, that's right. We did a meetup. I gave it to her when she came over. That's right. Yeah, good rain does make you sleepy, right? I realize that now. Duh. Yeah, I realize now that when you said it. Yep. Ashley, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing?
Morning,
Good to see
Ashley.
you. Girl, I had so many packages go out last week. I forgot who was who. Good morning, everyone. I wanted to thank everyone for the luck and vibes from the interview. Awesome!
Cool. Excellent.
On the 21st, won't be able to hang out. Oh, well, congratulations, Ashley. I know you were waiting on that, Stephanie. It was bought out of state bird, out of the state. Texas mosquitoes. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, thank you so much, Ashley, and congratulations. I know you've been waiting for the news. I'm going to be a serious sort. I'm going to serious sort of my jewelry stash. Awesome. On the horizon coming up soon. You're welcome. Yeah, Carol and I did a meetup. She came over and brought me some. Oh my! I gotta do that video too. My flowers are getting so big already. That's right. Congratulations, Ashley. That is so awesome to hear. And I know you've been waiting to hear that. So congratulations. I know you've been waiting for that. I'm so happy for you. So does anybody else have anything special going on that you would like to promote? Let us know. I'm being all over the place this morning. It was one of those days, the kind of hair day I get, I guess. What's for breakfast, Auntie Mama?
What are you fixing, Randy?
That's a good question.
Or are you going to make him starve? He is putting the filters in the.
He's working for it. Jennifer says, maybe I need a job so Scarlett can be me every day. I don't think that'll ever happen, but okay. I'm the dough girl. Yeah, you are. Oh, he already got his own breakfast. Chili?
And scrambled eggs. Well, that's an interesting combination.
Yeah. I was watching oh, what's his name again? He does the sitting with dogs. And he's from Hawaii. And he was talking about some kind of place where they do something with chili. And I can't remember what it was called. It just reminded me of it. It was some dish. I can't remember what it was, but it's from Hawaii. They're known for it. So, are there any new YouTubers trends we could check? Not sure.
Amen, Regina.
Okay. Regina says, I'll have a great breakfast of coffee, more coffee, and another helping of coffee. I'm the same way. That is my morning breakfast. Besides, every now and then I do have a protein bar. Chili over mac and cheese. Debbie and Max were talking about that yesterday. About going to where was it? Were they talking about no? Because I don't think do they Chick-fil-A sell chili? I don't know because I don't eat there. But Debbie and Max were talking about
Oh,
yesterday. Chili and mac and cheese together. I started a live Wednesday night at 6:30 p.m. called Social Set Hub. Oh, cool. Chili over spaghetti is always a favorite. Usually when I eat chili, I don't eat chili with pasta or rice. So Stephanie's
well,
doing a live show every Wednesday at 6:30 Eastern.
I had somebody tell me one time, and I did try it. M&Ms, the peanut M&Ms and chili, and it's pretty tasty.
Okay. It doesn't sound too good, but okay.
It doesn't, but
Sometimes somebody has me cook a
it's very tasty.
meal bun covered with chili. Okay. Huh. 7-Eleven, the roast has it with chicken. 7-Eleven. Oh, I don't eat convenient food. No, I don't eat convenient food. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I agree, Randy.
Has it.
Chocolate is good with chili.
Huh.
I thought she was crazy. She ended up being crazy, but yeah.
She's a yuck sounding. I just can't figure that out together. Now I've heard of peanuts and Coca Cola. My mom used to do
I've
Coca.
never tried that.
My
My
mom
God.
used to. Yeah. Ellen, hello, good morning, and welcome. Yeah, my mom used to always love that. Put the pack of Planters peanuts, salted peanuts, in the bottom, and then drink it and eat it. Yeah.
I
I
remember at Grandma's bar, um, people would put peanuts in their beer too.
It has a authentic there is a mole in Mexican one. One green, like chocolate, there's no sugar. Does it make it sweet? I like my chili on the spicier side instead of sweet.
Oh, well, when you bite into the peanut M&M, yeah, that's sweet, but it doesn't make the whole thing sweet. It's a sweetened.
And I understand Angie because I like chili with beans because it's more protein, whereas Robert likes it without beans. So what I do is I cook them together. I still put beans in. I just don't put as much. Oh, I like chili Fritos. That I can go with.
Hmm.
And, yep, that I can handle. I grew up on that. We used to take the little small bags and we used to cut it on the side, the side of the bag, and then put everything in the bag and eat it right out of the bag. No, yep, just like that. Not seeing a Beardo's link for tonight. Really? Robert said something in reference to last night. Chuck and Native Pie had their auction every Wednesday night. And that starts at 7, I think. And something to do with Native Pie is going to be doing more, I guess, on YouTube because he got laid off of his job. I don't watch it because I'm usually in bed by that time. 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. now. Hubby went out and fired up the mower. Yes, he's going to get some work done. That's being motivated there. East Coast resellers tonight. That's at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be there. I also make an omelet with chili. Now, Robert has eaten omelets with chili before, but I can't eat that early in the morning. I mean, I eat a moolah.
Let's see, that would be good.
Chocolate sauce.
Spicy and chocolate sauce.
Hmm. Well, that does sound okay. You were at the auction last night? Yeah, they do it every Wednesday now. Robert's there faithfully too, so I don't. Yeah, I'm usually ready to go to bed. I don't remember anything about no show. That's what Robert didn't say that this morning. Let's see. Mine and Josie's show is tonight on her channel for Pacific 6 Central. That's every Thursday. Isn't it every Thursday? Or is it every other Thursday? I don't remember.
There's another angel. It's me, Angie.
Yep. Don't forget to check out Angie's show because she does a lot on her morning show on her channel with the Good Morning Neighbors, Hello Neighbors kind of thing.
Yep.
Won't you be her neighbor? Moolah is a very complete sausage. Lots of variations. I know when I was growing up, we used to call everything moolah when you just put everything together. Goulash is what they called it. Once a month. Okay, I knew it was something like that, but I couldn't remember. I know you and Ella do one once a month or every other week on you and Ella with you and Ella. The calm before the storm. And do y'all rotate? Moulet. We call it goulash. Especially when you throw everything together and make one big old meal out of it. Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Like ole? Ole. Okay. Never heard of it. Josie and Dee's auction tomorrow. There's the link for that one as well. Make sure you set these reminders, y'all. Because if you set the reminders, you'll get your notification at least 30 minutes before, at least.
Or
Also, don't forget, go to the
as it
community
starts.
tab. Huh?
Or as it starts.
That's right. Also, don't forget to check the community calendar because if you have your shows on a regular basis and you would like to be on the calendar, make sure you leave a comment there. That way I can add you to the calendar or change anything if you have any changes. This weekend, my goal is to get the rest of the stuff ready for the shop hop. Working on that, and it should be done hopefully this weekend is my goal. I've been
Yeah,
processing a
I
lot.
need to be working on that.
Um, I got a basket full of stuff here I got to finish. I finally finished all that jewelry. I had a lot of rings I had to go through. Getting that all done. Angela's Groovy Girls Night Tonight at 7. Groovy Girls. Okay, never heard of that one. I will try to make Angie Marzina. Is that what the infected tooth today? Oh no! Sorry to hear that. Yeah, she was on the show last Wednesday. No, that was Tuesday. Now I want a big fried egg, hash browns, and sausage. I posted a claim the box in the comment video yesterday. Feel free to check it out here. Claim the box in comments. Interesting. I have to check it out. But I gotta stop the video when I get there. Stop. Wow. I'll have to check that out. I think I will make me a breakfast sandwich with fried. You lost me at fried spam. Sausage and egg. No, you lost me at the spam. I don't eat that stuff no more. I used to. I just can't. I've eaten it too much.
Oh, I haven't had spam in years.
And we've had it. I want to say when we first moved here. I think it was here 6 years ago. We found I had found in one of the stores they had this thing where it might have been in Covington before we moved here. It's been so long. They had like different ones like bacon and spam. There was like different flavors. I guess they were doing a trial. I don't know if they still have it, but it was actually pretty good. But yeah, I can't do that no more. Ruby Girl sound interesting. It does. Debbie, are you busy tonight? Snap the flies uncooked. No, I don't. Yeah. To me, it's just it gives me heartburn and indigestion, and I don't like all that.
Yeah,
That's why I
I
stopped
can see
eating.
that.
But Robin wanted to try it, so we got it. Okay. I don't. Yep. Nope. Kevin just made a turkey spam and mac and cheese last night.
Hmm.
Mac and cheese last night. I've seen the turkey one. I can't have the normal one because he doesn't eat pork. Okay. Walmart makes their generic brand of spam is better than the cheap. Really? The azalea bushes. Fried spam is like fried bologna. The mustard and lettuce, a nice roll. My mom and my grandmother used to make a spam spaghetti. Have a great vintage glass, Stephanie. They have a great vintage glass, Stephanie, and other stuff. And who was that? I'm not sure who that is. Is that Stephanie and the girls? Mm-mm. I can't do that either. No. I don't know. There's something about all that grease, all that fat in there. I don't know. I've eaten too much of it when I was a kid. I guess that might be why. I have nothing to do with.
Hmm.
Let's see here. I have nothing to do until East Coast resellers at night. I watched a video on how spam is made. It's actually just good pork shoulder, not
Pork
funny.
shoulder, not funny scraps.
I think what it is though is the grease and the texture. I don't know. I don't eat it no more. Just like when we went to Hawaii, everybody kept saying you're gonna see that everywhere you're gonna be things with spam. I didn't see anything on menus made with spam. Nothing. So I guess it's just depending on what island it is. I don't know. I was looking though, just to be curious. I used to live in the Philippines where put ketchup on spaghetti. My uncle used to put ketchup on everything. Everything. Didn't matter what it was. Ketchup.
No,
That's
no,
my- that's how my uncle was.
no.
Yeah. It's like, really? You're not even gonna taste it first? No, he just throws just like when I see a lot of people throw salt and pepper on their food before they eat it. It's like you're not even gonna taste it
I,
first?
yeah, and Michael's notorious for that.
But what I don't understand is ketchup. My uncle put ketchup on everything before he even tasted it. And it's like,
Yeah.
Uncle, why are you not tasting it first? He said, I don't care. I like ketchup on everything. Okay. I like spam, but it's not something that I go to. And I don't, yeah, exactly. I don't. It makes into a paste and check it if you can. I just, I haven't had spam since I was a kid. Yeah. And I guess because growing up, things like I don't eat spam spaghetti. I don't eat hot dog spaghetti. There's a certain bologna spaghetti. I don't eat none of that stuff no more. I grew up on that. And I guess my brother puts ketchup on salad. Yeah, that's going a little too far. Now,
Hmm.
I have to say, when I make, because this was something that we got at a restaurant in New Orleans, and when we lived in New Orleans, it was made out of a pasta salad, but it was a bacon cheeseburger pasta salad. And so what I did was I took the same kind of ingredients instead of with pasta, and I made a bacon cheeseburger salad. And the dressing is mayonnaise, mustard, and mayo, if that's what you choose, with the ketchup, mustard, and mayo, plus your pickles and things like that.
Which is the cheap version of
Of a
Thousand Island
burger,
dressing.
correct. And actually, it's pretty good. But
Yeah.
again, you don't put a lot. You just put enough to give it that mixture of a burger. And Robert likes it. I got a case of where right before the pandemic. Really? Why we fry
Okay, I can see that.
chunks with ketchup?
Little chunks with ketchup and then put it over buttered pasta.
Interesting.
Oh, that's
However,
interesting.
not something we have often. Yeah, I just don't. I even good fried rice. It's just again, I just did. We put syrup on fried spam. Really?
Okay, I can see that
Never,
too.
never heard of that one. I've never heard of those. All those spaghettis. Yeah, my mom. When we were growing up, there was 6 of us total in the family, and so my mom would cook like
hot dog spaghetti, a spam spaghetti. The butcher would cut the bologna a little bit thicker than usual for mom to put them in cubes and make a bologna pasta spaghetti. It's like I don't eat that. Working and lurking mode, fried spam, yeah, just sliced thin and cooked crispy. I just can't do that no more. Colleen's Christmas in July multi-seller event on July the 25th. Rice, chopped up spam, peas, soy sauce, instant quick dinner. Now, that sounds
Mm,
interesting.
it does.
Yeah, and I can't eat that no more. I just don't. And there's just some foods I just like. For example, when we were growing up, we had this survival kit kind of pantry where we had a section full of stuff for um, hurricanes. And it always consisted and always filled with potted meat, Vienna sausages, and the deviled meat and the devil's chicken spreads.
Uh
I
huh.
don't do none of that no more. Sounds kind of good for good, Ellen. And it does, but I just yeah. Our friend made us
I can
very
see that
awesome.
package and I cannot remember the jingle.
Really? I should have kind of known that. Yeah, that's what we grew up on a lot of that. So funny because spam used to be considered a poor man's food, and now it's. I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Juana says, I have a question. Do you have thumbnails for your videos? I have to learn how to do them. I think I'm going to work. I have a video on how to do thumbnails in my how-to videos. Yes, I do have a video.
Yeah, Kawanda, go into Canva.
Yeah, I
You can
do
play
have a
there.
video on that, on how to do it, and I even did some how to do things and change things and use Canva for that. I do. I do have a video on that. Let me go to my content. I can tell you exactly the name of it. Videos. Here we go. Actually, it says how to use a thumbnail, how to make a thumbnail and unlock hidden Canva features for a perfect thumbnail. Let me make sure Jennifer didn't drop on yet. No, she didn't. Okay.
Not yet.
All right. So here's the title of it, and here's the link for it. And I go into detail of different things you can do on Canva, and you can use the free
Hey,
version.
Susie.
But there's the thumbnail for the video. Yeah, it's very easy. And what I do is you can make a template, and then you can always change information on different types of videos that you're doing, which I do
Yep.
that all. My grandmother used to make stretchy meals. Yep, we used to have a lot of
Well, they
stew.
had to
Yeah,
to to feed the
especially
fat
like
little
gumbo,
kids.
stews, or beans, that kind of stuff. I have a couple of half-hour spots left for the Christmas show. If anyone is interested, what day you said that was? What day was that on? Was it the 24th or 25th?
I think she said the 25th. Hey, Blue
No,
Lori.
I just emailed you. Canva. Yeah, I do have one. I did download the Canva. Now I have to figure. Yeah, I did a how-to video. There was the link in the chat. I just put in there. Susie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to
Morning,
see you.
Susie.
Welcome. Ellen says she also emailed you. Are you doing the clothing sale this month, Colleen? Lori, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Yes, day after Christmas. Jennifer. Day after Christmas. We're talking about this month, Colleen. Friday the 25th, Jennifer Collins. Okay. But she was asking in reference to your clothing sale this month. Lenore, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how
Hi,
are you?
Lenora.
Good to see you. So yeah, let's see then. Check it out. I'm gonna be on the 24th. On the 17th, I can't really do anything because I got another CAT scan I gotta go do from the biopsy they did in December.
Glad to hear it, Lori.
Yep, it sure was last month.
Well, Susie, I knew that I didn't put the two and two together. That is my little brother's birthday, and my daughter has been married 15 years on that date.
On her birthday.
Yep, 6/26.
Yeah, this. Let me see whose birthdays are coming up this week. Besides today is Nana Tink's birthday.
Yep.
Strong Minds. Sharon's birthday is this Sunday. And then not this Saturday, but next Saturday, you have Jeff Crumpler, Mark, this Mark right here, and the nice tea seller that's Missy. Their birthday's on the 19th. Mark.
Yep.
All right, there's the Christmas in July link right there. Make sure you email her. She says she's got a few spots left. No cats will be harmed. Thank God. Not sure why that came up there, but okay. No cats will be harmed. But also don't forget today at 9:30 is live from the doghouse. They might be on Susie Woolsey's channel, I think. Because they rotate. So that will be our 38th wedding anniversary. Wow.
Congratulations.
Oh, Hattie's birthday is this month. Marty's birthday is on the 21st, which is Crystal's birthday is on the 20th. ICU ER nurse's birthday is on this month too, on the same day as with Hattie. We got I Spy Queen and Andrew's birthday on the August 1st. What's up, Huawei? Hello, good morning,
Hey,
and welcome.
Huawei.
How you doing? Good to see you. Nana's channel membership auction 7/13. That's on Sunday. This Tuesday. That was your show, no mine. Next Tuesday's theirs. We need birthday calendar. It's on the community calendar. I put it every morning on the top of the calendar for the community in the community tab below. Lori. Yeah, it's on the community calendar that I post. If you look right at the top, anybody who I know or lets me know it's their birthday, I put it at the very top in purple. And it's at the top as not a time, but the day. At the very top of each calendar, you'll see that name of that channel name, and that means that's their birthday in purple. And I have it on their birthday every morning.
Patrick.
Patrick, hello, good morning, and welcome, or something like this, something like that. Am I doing it right?
That's I love you. Yeah.
Okay. Good morning. How are you doing? You're welcome. All right, Kawana says thanks for good information, everyone. I'm gonna have to work on this weekend, so I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, and I do the way I do the video. It is in step by steps, and you can always pause it. And if you have any questions, let me know.
Hey, Kawanda, I still play with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not an expert but if I can do it, anybody can.
And I still do the same thing because there's always adding new features. Because now that you can do even a video on Canva. I haven't done it yet, video wise, but you can also use editing with videos on Canva as well. That's a whole nother ball game. That could be a whole nother video. Well, everybody's getting to that time. If anybody has any questions or want to join me after the show with me and Mark after the show's over, you're more than welcome to join us. If you have any questions or you want to chit chat about anything and good that you need a question with, it's really easy, and it is. And once you get the hang of it, you'll get to do more and more with it. But definitely watch that video, and if you have any questions, let me know. Don't forget that they're live at the Doghouse today at 9:30, and I'm not sure if it's on Susie Woozie's or Dawn Southern Finds, but they do that every Thursday, and they do rotate. I love Cambo. And so what I would like to do is remember tomorrow we will be doing our Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It? We got a lot of links of people that sent me stuff for the week, and that'll be tomorrow. So it's a game we play every Friday, and hope to see y'all there tomorrow at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. That's every Friday. Would you buy it or would you leave it? So with that being said, like I said before, I end each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. Until we meet again, later. Peace out, and y'all come back now. You hear? Come on, class.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. See the special man. You got